everybody, and welcome to my brand new video tutorial on my Boho Bandana Cowl. It's one of my brand new designs. This one uses a gorgeous yarn. It's Alpine Chunky Yarn by Squirrel Mountain Fiber Arts. This woman dyed this yarn custom for me. It is gorgeous. This is lavender with gray speckles and into the charcoal. She calls it Granite Haze, which I think is a perfect name for this. She's also going to do a few more colorways. I think something in the cream to navy and pale pink to burgundy. So again, she is Squirrel Mountain Fiber Art. She's on Etsy, she's on Instagram. She does beautiful, beautiful work. Check her out. So anyway, here we go with the first video tutorial. This is a beginner pattern. I wanted everybody to be able to knit it. Oh, let me put it on and show you. So it's a bandana style. It's longer in the front than in the back, shorter in the back. It's a cowl. It goes right over your head. The 100% wool keeps you warm, but it's also lightweight at the same time, so you don't feel too heavy and sweaty like you do in some acrylics. So you could wear this in the city under your coat, just zip your coat up. You could wear it on the ski slopes. I love it. I think it's great. Very versatile, which is what I'm all about. So let's get started here. This first video is going to be how to join your yarn in the round when you're knitting in the round. And I know when I first started knitting, I was unsure how to do that, and it just confused me for a long time. So I want to show you how I do it. I do it the same way every time, and it always works. So here we go. Bear with me. I'm going to move my camera over super close. There we go. As close as I can. I think that's probably going to be it. All right, so here's my yarn. I cast it on. I don't even know how many here, but you would follow the pattern and cast on the correct amount. And I'm using really big needles here, so hopefully you can see better. So here I've cast it on. Normally I would just start knitting, and some people do that when they knit in the round. They start knitting, and then when they get to the end, instead of turning it over and flipping it like you would do if you were knitting just normally, flatly, they would just continue on in the circle. And that does join it in the yarn. However, you can get something called laddering, where you have these horizontal lines, and that tends to happen with chunkier yarn and bigger needles. So I don't do it that way. I'll show you how I do it. I'm basically, here we go, going to take this first stitch on the left hand needle and put it on the right hand needle. And then I'm going to take this first stitch on the right needle and put it on the left needle. It sounds confusing, but it is not. So here we go. I'm going to just go into the first stitch purlwise, slip that in, and pull it over. Now I'm going to do the same on the other, but first I like to hold my yarn in my tail just to secure it a little bit. Push that up a little bit, so now on my right needle, that first stitch is the one we just took from the left needle. So I really want to get into the second stitch here, and I'm even just going to pull it up with my fingers. Don't be afraid to do that. And just get into it here. There we go. And bring it on over to the left needle. Give it a little tug there. And there it is. That's all there is to it. Place your marker and start knitting your first round. There we go. Stay tuned for our next video on how to join another color. Bye.